Hammond will drive baseline. Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it!
That's McGar. McGar turns to the right side. Now he's going to take that shot on net. He got it!
Rushing dominance. Here's Penu again. Penu up the middle. Makes one miss, two miss. Penu off to the races again. Touchdown number 3. Yes!
Castor after it. Now Black for Castor. Castor scores!
We'll see if Drew Nelson can keep this one out. And he can, and he does. What a save on the PK.
Nielsen for 3. Counted for 3. Nielsen hits it from the left wing.
Kick is away. Short kick coming, taken at about the 21-yard line. And a nice return right up the middle. That's Murtis. James Murtis down the sideline, and he's going to go for 6. James Murtis, 79 yards.
And eventually pushed over by the Vikings. Johnson to the outside, DeBoer, and DeBoer with some power there on the outside and the kill.
Some bits to Hammond. Hammond to Hage, inside to Van Dam with the slam. Oh, Cameron Van Dam on a Friday night.
Jump serve is over. Juleson, here's the set. Nisley for the win. She got it, and the Bismarck Century Patriots are your state champions. All right, welcome. We're live here at Frazee High School in Frazee, Minnesota, getting ready for, I see we need to change our location here. So how about we go ahead and just do this, if I can figure out how to do that. We'll just turn that off for now, so apologize for that. Once again, we're at Frazee High School getting ready for this afternoon varsity matchup. C, JV, and varsity all tipping off at 4 o'clock. In varsity here and the other 2 games in the other gym. So as a result, we're doing varsity only today, but normally we would do the other 2 games, but this is one of those rare cases where we'll do varsity only. So we certainly appreciate you tuning in today, and whether you're a Hornets fan or a Titans fan, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. We hope that you enjoy the broadcast. Broadcast coverage brought to you today by United Community Bank with locations in Perham, Dent, and Frazee. And we certainly appreciate their support today. Frazee Hornets 7-8. Norman County East Ulen hit it all Titans at 3-8 coming into today's contest. And we'll dig deeper into these 2 teams right after this break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited. We've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome back here to Frazee High School. I think we got our location fixed now, so this should look normal if I can pull it up here really quick. Gotta make sure I find the right button. There it is. There we go. Frazee High School here, presented by United Community Bank. And once again, the Hornets coming in at 7 and 8. The Norman County East Ulen Hit-It-All Titans coming in at 3 and 8. Let's take a look at these two teams a little bit deeper side by side here. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard here. The Norman County East Ulen Hit-It-All Titans, excuse me, as we are just inside 5 minutes to go. Before the opening announcements here. They would open up the season losing 3 in a row to Foston, Fertile Beltrami, and Mahoman Waban. And then they'd pick up back-to-back wins over Park Christian and Climax Fisher before falling 71-40 to Pelican Rapids back on January 28th. They would drop one to start the month of February against Lake Park Audubon by the final score 54-48. And then they'd pick up a win over the Ada Norman County West Cougars by the score of 63-59. Since that was the last time they won a game on February 5th. They lost to Winnie Mac on February 9th, Lake Park Audubon once again on February 13th, and then they would fall to the Cougars of Ada Borup Norman County West once again as well here on their most recent game on March 6th. That brings them into today's game at Frazee, the first of a 2-game road trip. They will follow this one up on Thursday with a trip to Park Christian and Moorhead to take on the Falcons, and then they will head back home to take on Staples Motley and host the Cardinals on March 12th. They'll finish up the regular season on the road at Mahoman Waban on Monday, March 15th. So once again, the Titans 3 and 8 overall, 3 and 7 in their last 10 games, 1 and 3 in Section 6A play, 3 and 7 in Pine to Prairie Conference play here for the Norman County East Ulen Hit-It-All Titans. And for the Frazee Hornets, they come in at 7 and 8. They've won 6 of their last 10 games. They are 4 and 4 when playing at home, or checked on the 3 and 4 when playing at home. Excuse me. They are 6 and 7 in the conference, or 6 and 7 in the section. Excuse me. 3 and 7 in the conference in their matchups so far this year. Which reminds me, the Titans are, when they're on the road, they are 2 wins and 2 losses when on the road. So 2 of their 3 wins have come on the road. That is a bright side here for Norman County East if you look at this on paper side by side. But you never want to judge a game based on paper either. So for the Frazee Hornets, they would also lose 3 to start the season. New York Mills, Barnesville, and Pelican Rapids on the 16th, 19th, and 22nd of January. They'd pick up their first win of the year, a 73-51 win on the road in Lake Park against the Lake Park Audubon Raiders on January 26th. They would come back home and fall to Perham 68-56 as the Yellow Jackets would hand them a loss to end the month of January. And then they would pick up 3 wins to start the month of February. On February 2nd, 5th, and 9th, wins over Hawley, Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, and Staples Motley. Then they would go down to Breckenridge on the 11th and fall 72-57, come back home against Wadena Deer Creek and pick up a 77-59 win. And a 79-54 loss at Barnesville on February 19th. And then 67-58 win over Park Rapids area. And then they had a thriller on February 25th. They would fall by 3 points in double overtime to Pelican Rapids, 89-86. That was a tough break there for the Frazee Hornets. And then another outstanding game by the Frazee Hornets on the very next game after that. So they lost in double overtime on February 25th, and they would almost end a 58-game home win streak against the Perham Yellow Jackets in the rematch, but they would fall 66-64. That was a game we had for you here on Magnitude Sports. And then most recently, they picked up an 89-70 win over Hawley. And after that brings them into today's game. They'll have Dilworth, Glendon, Felton on the road, and then they'll wrap up the regular season here at home against Breckenridge on March 13th. And that's a look at the Frazee Hornets, their season, and as we approach the end of both of these seasons here. And we'll have the national anthem coming up here in just a moment.
All right. Well, tonight's our second to last home game for these seniors. We just want to recognize them because they've been a big part of this program for many, many years. We'll start off with first, number 2, Jack Fournier. Number 14, Broden Fleischer. 32, Reed Eckert. This is a gift from us coaches, underclassmen, just to show the appreciation you guys. I got the privilege to start coaching these guys back when they were freshmen. All three of them were on the varsity squad back when they were in 9th grade. They've been a big staple of this program since 9th grade. They've been our main building blocks of Frazee basketball since their freshman year. You know, they're great workers. These guys in the off season put in a lot of time. Basketball is not a given sport. These guys go to the gym every night, summertime, springtime, doesn't matter. They work their butt off in the gym. And that's what it takes to be good basketball players. So younger guys, take after these guys, older classmen. When they're gone, they're going to be very missed. When you guys come around, don't be afraid to swing in and play basketball next winter with us. It's going to be a lot different than the gym next year without these three guys, I can tell you that. I did Justin Cole's gone, now I got Justin, these three are gone. These are going to be three big guys that I'm always used to having back every season, but next year they're not coming back. So thank you guys for everything you've done.
That is Jack Cornier, Broden Fleischer, and Reed Eckert, the three seniors here on senior night or senior afternoon, I guess you could call it, for the Frazee Hornets. Once again, broadcast coverage is presented by United Community Bank with locations in Perham, Dent, and Frazee. We certainly appreciate their support in making this broadcast possible here today on Magnitude Sports. Once again, your three seniors for the Frazee Hornets. So the national anthem will be coming up next. If it's sung by a student, we'll stay here. Otherwise, we'll take a commercial break.
If able, remove any headwear and face our nation's flag as we listen to our national anthem.
All right, we'll take a break and be right back.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. We'll start with the Norman County East Ulan Unionville Titans.
A junior, number 2, Connor Nelson. Starting for the Titans, a junior, number 11, Dawson Bierke. Starting for the Titans, a freshman, number 15, Aiden Clayton. Starting for the Titans, a senior, number 25, Morgan Stunis. And starting for the Titans, a junior, number 34, Kean Wibbles. Head coach of the Titans, Brett Moss, assisted by Augustin Crompton, Kane Scow, and Avery Thompson. And today's starting lineup for the Hornets. Starting for the Hornets, a 6'4" senior, number 2, Jack Cornier. Starting for the Hornets, a 5'8" freshman, number 3, Justin Cornier. Starting for the Hornets, a 6'3" junior, number 4, George Flynn. Starting for the Hornets, a 6'3" senior, number 14, Broden Fleischer. And starting for the Hornets, a 6'7" senior, number 32, Reed Eckert. Head coach of the Hornets, Hunter Graham, assisted by Jared Cornier and Katrina Cornier.
All right, so that will be your starting lineups here for this contest here. I'll make a little bit of adjustment on our microphone, and I think we should be good for a camera there. And it'll be, let me look at my name pronunciations here. Kean Wibbles is starting in the middle there for Norman County East Union Hillel, and he'll be going up against Broden Fleischer for the opening tip. And we're underway, and the Hornets will start things off here in the first half with the basketball. Cornier, that's Jack Cornier, will work it up top now here for Eckert. Eckert will swing it over near side for Justin Cornier. Now that's up top, it's Eckert once again. Now Cornier being guarded closely there by Connor Nelson. Now, I don't know if that was a shot or a deflected pass or a deflected shot, one of the two, but it's a near steal there. And Dawson Berkey will work it up court. Three from the far side, up and in for Connor Nelson.
For the Titans, number 2, Connor Nelson.
Connor Nelson, the junior, gets the scoring started here for the Titans, as I am having trouble seeing the clock with the basketball hoops in the way, but we'll do the best we can. 17-12 and counting to go here in the first half. And a block shot there by Reed Eckert, and it'll go out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock with exactly 17 minutes to go here in the first half of play. I'm making a slight adjustment on our camera here. There we go, get you a little bit closer to the action. All right, Nelson works it up top in between the circles there for Berkey. Now back over to Nelson. Nelson looking inside. Frazee looks like they're playing like a 2-1-2 or maybe some different form of a 2-3 zone. Nice pass, but couldn't quite get it in off the glass there for Cornier. Rebound will come down there to Morgan Stunis, a senior for the Titans. They'll flip it over to Anderson, or Nelson, excuse me. Nelson. Now back up top. Berkey back over to Nelson. 7 now, check that. We need to start our clock. I apologize for that. We have 16-12 to go here in this one. And that one's up and in.
Scoring for the Titans, number 15, Aiden Flayton.
Aiden Flayton is how we say it.
Scoring for the Hornets, number 14, Broden Fleischer.
And Broden Fleischer will get the Hornets on the board with 15:45 to go here in the first half. So coming back here for the Titans is Stunis. Stunis runs into a double team. He is harassed, and the whistle will stop the clock with 15:33 to go here in the first period of play, first half of play. Foul's going on Broden Fleischer, who has the 2 points for Frazee, and we should put that on the scoreboard here. There we go. Corner three, and that one's off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Fleischer. Fleischer down the court, had it poked away. It's punched out to Cornier. Pushed into the corner, long two on the way, and that one's in and out of the hands of Fleischer. Quickly up court, they'll find Flayton. Flayton with a bounce pass near wing to Berkey. Now back in the corner for Flayton, who nearly lost it. Got it into the hands of Wibbles. Wibbles won't get it, and George Flynn will pull down the defensive board. Bring it back the other way here for the Frazee Hornets. Trailing 5-2, 15:40 and counting to go here in the half. And that one's up and in, and now it's 5-4. Jack Cornier with the basket, and it is a 1-point game now. 15.5 to go in the first half. So 5-0 run for the Titans, followed by a 4-0 run, followed by a 3-0 run. That is Morgan Stunis. Morgan Stunis hits the triple to double up here on the Hornets. 8-4, 15 and change to go in the first half of plays. They work it up top for Flynn. Flynn now pushes into the hands of Eckert. Eckert gets it out to Cornier. That is, Flynn, excuse me. Shot off the mark, chasing the rebound down in the corner is Wibbles. And now the Titans will bring it up court, get into the hands of Stunis. Now inside the three-point arc, off the back iron, too strong. One-on-one back the other way. That is Jack Cornier off the glass and in. He's got 4.
Jack Cornier scoring for the Hornets.
8-6. It's a good one so far here on this afternoon matinee of varsity basketball here. Got a Section 8 AA team versus a Section 6 AA team. And up quick there to Jack Cornier. And we are tied at 8. That's our first tie of the game. And now we'll see who gets the first lead change. A little pressure in the backcourt here by the Hornets. That shot off the front iron, it won't go. Cornier will get the rebound. He'll bring it up over the timeline. Near side now into the hands of Justin Cornier. Floats it inside for Fleischer. Fleischer battles his way to the hoop, kisses it in off the glass, and the Hornets now have a 10-8 lead here over the Titans. They'll get into the hands, that is Wibbles. Wibbles with a pass across the paint, and the shot is missed, but able to get the rebound was Nelson, and now a whistle will stop the clock with 13:42 to go here.
Drew Jacobson and number 12, Dawson Thompson. Into the ball game for the Hornets, number 22, Nathan Johansson.
Sorry, 12:35 and counting. Once again, the clock part of the scoreboard, my vision's somewhat blocked. That's okay. 3 on the way, and that's up and in. That's Fleischer. He makes another basket, and now it's a 13-8 lead. 12:21 and counting to go. Over the timeline is Nelson. Skip pass into the far corner. That's Drew Jacobson. He's a sophomore for the Titans, wearing number 12. Check that, number 4 is what I meant to say. They'll get into the paint. Bounce pass, 3 on the way. Off the back iron, won't go. Rebound underneath there by Thompson. That one won't go, and that will be Eckert sneaking the rebound out of there. Cornier to an alley-oop off the glass. Attempted there for Fleischer. Didn't quite go. Titans will get the rebound. They'll bring it back the other way. 11:40 and counting. 3 on the way. Bingo, he got it. That is Morgan Stunis with his second 3 of the game, and it is now 13-11 in favor of the Frazee Hornets, as Cornier will bring it back over the timeline. Flip it over there to Fleischer. Fleischer to Justin Cornier. Now Jack Cornier with the 20-footer. Back iron won't go. Offensive board there by Eckert, and one.
Scoring and at the line for the Hornets, number 2, Jack Cornier.
Jack Cornier with 8 points now. He'll go to the line to try and make it 9. Both teams have 1 team foul here in this contest. The last one there, charged to, that was Aiden Flayton. His first. The lone foul goes to Broden Fleischer for the Hornets, and he will make the free throw. So Cornier now has 9 points. Point shy of the double-digit club here is Connor Nelson. Will skip a pass across the front line there to Drew Jacobson. Jacobson, a couple passes later, back over to Nelson. Nelson driving the baseline, pops it out. Stunis for another 3. He's got 3 of them. He has 9.
Getting a 3 for the Titans, number 25, Morgan Stunis.
And Stunis has made it a 2-point game. Justin Cornier tried the three, won't go, and Stunis will grab the rebound, and then the pass up court was intercepted by Jack Cornier, and somehow he got by Stunis, but wasn't able to put it in off the glass. Had that gone in, that would have been highlight reel material right there, no doubt about it. And now Jack Cornier will come away with a loose ball rebound, come up the near sideline, down to the baseline, off the glass and in. Jack Cornier with 11 points now, 18-14 in favor of the Frazee Hornets, 10-15 and counting here in the first half of play. Connor Nelson will bring it over the timeline there, being guarded closely by Fleischer. Nelson will dribble over, hand it off there. Couldn't quite see who that was. That was Flayton driving in. Now he'll pop it out, long two, just off north of the baseline, won't go. And Fleischer will pull down the rebound. Fleischer right down Main Street, hands it off there for Reed Eckert. And I believe a charge was called here, and that is indeed the case. No, check that. It's a blocking foul, and Eckert will go to the line.
Eckert at the line for the Hornets.
Connor Nelson will get his first, team second. And the first free throw off the front of the rim, no good.
Colton Ingebrigtsen. And number 34, Kean Wibbles.
So Reed Eckert's first attempt at points will not succeed, and we'll see if he can knock the second one down here. And he does. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. It's a 5-point lead now for Frazee. Nelson brings it back over, flips it into the hands of Colton Ingebretson, a senior, excuse me. Ingebretson will fire it over there for Jacobson. Now back into the hands of Nelson. Back to Ingebretson, being guarded closely there by Fleischer. They'll flip the ball up over to the far side to Stunis. Stunis will hand it off there for Jacobson. Jacobson drives into the paint, off the glass and in. Nicely done there by Drew Jacobson, the sophomore. That's his first points of the game and pulls the Hornets within 3. 19-16 is our score. Jack Cornier with the basketball, pops it out to George Flynn. Now gets it back here to, or that was still Flynn, he dribbled up. Ball poked loose, picked up by Fleischer on that far side. Inside, and Reed Eckert, it rolls off the back of the rim. He gets his own rebound. That one won't go. And another second chance point there. This one for Nathan Johansson. And we'll have a timeout on the floor, and we'll have a timeout ourselves. 21-16, 8:45 to go here in the first half of play. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, everybody. My name's Andy Eckhoff, Business Development Manager at United Community Bank. We're a one-stop shop, and our experienced staff is here to help you in any way we can. I want you to know that when you bank at United Community Bank, you have a whole team behind you, and our team wants to know your goals and how we can help you get there. We're the #1 commercial lender in the Lakes area. Come see us at United Community Bank, where the future is bright.
All right, welcome back. 21-16. We have 8:51 to go here in the first half of play. And the Frazee Hornets have the 5-point advantage here. And it will be Titan basketball coming out of the timeout. Once again, 21-16, 8:46 and counting. Nice move there, but it rolls off the front of the glass, and getting the rebound was Johansson. He'll get it up to Cornier. Missed it. Johansson will get the rebound, and there's a foul before that shot occurred. And the foul, it looks like it's going on Drew Jacobson.
Entering the ball game for the Titans, number 15.
Check that, it's going on Dawson Thompson. No, I'm sorry, it did go on Drew Jacobson. Okay, my bad. That is the third team foul. And that one's off the mark. 21-16, once again our score. And that one's poked away there by Cornier. Justin Cornier moves in, tried to pass it. Pass was intercepted by Flayton. Flayton still with it, double teamed in the backcourt, nearly poked away there, and a loose ball and a whistle. And I think they're calling a foul here, possibly on Fleischer. If it is, it's his second.
Fouls on number 14, Fleischer. Entering the ball game for the Titans, number 11, Dawson Bjerke.
I'll hand it off there for Flayton. Flayton will get tied up in the paint, and it's going to be ripped away by Fleischer, and he'll get the steal, advance it up to George Flynn, and one. George Flynn will go to the line. That's the team's fourth, and this one will be charged to Drew Jacobson, his second. And he'll make them both, or make one, I meant to say. 24-16, 7:47 and counting to go here in the first half. That's Connor Nelson. He'll pop it back out. Nearly stolen away, and nice job there by Fleischer, but I believe he's going to be called for the foul, and that might be his second.
Fleischer.
Team's third. It's actually Fleischer's third. Matter of fact, Fleischer's the only person who has fouled for the Frazee Hornets. He will get a breather on the bench. So inbounds pass comes into the backcourt there for Connor Nelson, the junior for Norman County East Hewlin-Hinderdal. For those who are not familiar, Titans from Norman County East Hewlin-Hinderdal in the white, Frazee Hornets in the green. 24-16, nice pass across the paint, and they got that one to drop in. Kean Wibbles will get the basket, and it is now 24-18 as we approach 7 minutes to go as Justin Cornier bring it over the timeline. 2 passes later, it's in the hands of Johnny Parsons, a 5'11 junior guard. 3 rattles in and out there from George Flynn. Rebound comes down into the hands of Dawson Berkey. Berkey puts it in the corner, catch and shoot 3. Stunis got his 4th. That's his 4th 3 of the game. He has 12 of the 21 points here for the Titans. Jack Cornier with the basketball now. Dribbles through the high post, lost it out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Titans.
Back in ball game for the Hornets, number 32, Reed Eckert.
So Reed Eckert checks back into the lineup here for Frazee. That's Berkey with the basketball. Now puts it to Connor Nelson. Long 3, overshot it. Rebound tipped into the hands of George Flynn. He'll bring it up and over the timeline here with 6:12 and counting to go. They'll work it into the hands of Justin Cornier. Now up top here for Eckert. Eckert will fire it near side for Parsons. 2 passes later, back into the hands of Johansson. Now Cornier, Eckert fakes to the left, tried to go right, backed up in between the circles, got it to Flynn. Flynn looking inside, and he'll finally get it into Eckert. Eckert tried to back up his defender, pumped it out there into the hands of Johansson, and now Cornier has it. Cornier to Flynn. Flynn with the mid-range jumper out the front of the rim, no good, and Morgan Stunis will get the defensive rebound. Stunis will bring it up to the top of the key, down by 3, 24-21. Trying to drive in was Berkey with that left-handed dribble. Instead, he'll pass it out. The 3 is missed. Rebound chased down into the corner there by Reed Eckert. He'll get it to Cornier, and Cornier will put up the 3. That one won't go. Rebound ripped down by Wibbles, and the Titans will bring it back. Handed out there for Flayton. Flayton now catch and shoot 3, 22-footer off the back rim, too strong. Flynn with the rebound, quick outlet in the backcourt there for Cornier. Now they get it back to Flynn. Flynn looking around, gets it out to the far side there for Johansson. Johansson drives baseline, pops it out, and we have a travel.
Jacobson and Thompson back in the ballgame for the Titans. Cornier back in the ballgame for the Hornets.
.452 and counting to go here in the first half. It's been a close one so far. Matter of fact, 5-0 was the biggest lead of the game, and that was when Norman County East Hewlin-Hinderdal had the 5-0 lead. Nice pass across the paint, but it rolls off the rim. Flynn will fly in for the defensive board. and he'll bring it up the court. Cornier with it. There's Jack. Jack to Justin. And Justin from the free throw line. Cornier will miss, and the rebound comes to Jacobson. Jacobson all the way down, up against Flynn, got it up and in. Nicely done there by Drew Jacobson. He has 2 more for a total of 4, and it's a 1-point basketball game now as Justin Cornier gets it to Flynn. So he cracked the eggs on 4 minutes to go here, and that'll stop the clock with 3:51 to go. Make it 3:53.
Falls on Nelson. Cornier at the line for the Hornets.
Jack Cornier goes to the line. He's 1 of 1 today. As the 15th foul. It was the first one charged to Connor Nelson. And Cornier will make the first of 2. Push it to a 2-point lead. And he will do the same on the second one, and now it's a 3-point advantage. Down on the baseline, and a block by Eckert, and now they'll fire it up court to Jack Cornier. He'll spin, and can't get it to go. Had to spin around Connor Nelson. Aiden Flayton getting the rebound. Now quickly back down the other way. Nelson will have it here. 3:29 and counting to go. As they'll flick a pass down to the baseline, a skip pass into the paint. Outside, into the corner. Drives baseline as his defender commits to going up in the air, and now we have a whistle. And they're saying it was out of bounds, I believe. I looked down for a second, so not 100% sure, but I believe the ball went out of bounds. Jack Cornier with 2 more.
Jack Cornier.
He has 15 points now here in the first half with just inside 3 minutes to go. 28-23. 3 from the corner off the back rim won't go. An offensive rebound there, snagged by Dawson Thompson. Thompson trying to work down low. He'll get the pass into the hands of Drew Jacobson, who puts it in off the glass. And it's 28-25. Here's Cornier. Cornier with that left-handed dribble. Got his shot blocked there by Connor Nelson, but Hornets able to maintain possession of the basketball. Little floater there by Justin Cornier. That won't go in. Rebound goes to Thompson, and the Titans will bring it up the court. Connor Nelson pushes it into the near wing here for Jacobson. Cross-court pass into the Frazee fan section. That'll stop the clock with 2:13 to go here. And a turnover will give the ball back to the Hornets. Hornets 7-8 coming into this contest, and the Norman County East Ulen Hitterdall Titans 3-8 coming into this contest. 2:12 and counting to go here as Cornier will have it. That is Jack. Jack to Flynn. And Flynn step back 3, got it.
Hitting a 3 for the Hornets, number 4, George Flynn.
Had to take a look at where his shoes were at to be sure, but he did slide it back just enough to count it as a 3-pointer, and it's 31-25 now here as we approach 90 seconds to go in the first half. Ball's poked away. They'll get it to Jack Cornier off a steal by Justin Cornier. Now Cornier will have it for a 3-point attempt, too strong. Rebound by Flynn. He'll try and back up his defender and gets it in off the glass.
George Flynn.
George Flynn with 5.79 according to my numbers, and it's 33-25. Minute 15 to go. 3-pointer would be huge there, off the mark. Flynn with another rebound. Flynn to Cornier, that's Justin to Jack. Jack Cornier with it now. Step back 3, got it.
83 for the Hornets, number 2, Jack Cornier.
Well, that missed 3 by the Titans, followed by the made 3 by the Hornets, took a really big swing as we approach halftime here, and that one might sting a little bit here for the Titans. What would sting even worse is if they hit a basket here on this possession. Jack Cornier backing up. Left-handed dribble. Into the paint. Got it there for Johansson, who was fouled. And he will go to the line.
Calls on number 4, Jacobson. Johansson at the line for the Hornets.
16 fouls. The third one is picked up by Drew Jacobson. Nathan Johansson at the free throw line puts the first one in, and it's 37-25. Good at the second one, too. Ten seconds to go, and a steal here by Jack Cornier. And he gets it in off the glass.
Scoring for the Hornets, number 2, Jack Cornier.
And at the buzzer, no, a little strong. Jack Cornier with a huge first half. We'll add up the numbers here and see just who has what as we reach halftime here. The 7-8 Hornets with a 40-25 lead over the 3-8 Norman County East Ulen Hinterdal Titans. We'll be back after this break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi everybody, my name's Andy Eckhoff, Business Development Manager at United Community Bank. We're a one-stop shop and our experienced staff is here to help you in any way we can. I want you to know that when you bank at United Community Bank, you have a whole team behind you, and our team wants to know your goals and how we can help you get there. We're the #1 commercial lender in the Lakes area. Come see us at United Community Bank, where the future is bright.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Hi, I'm Joyce Prime, and I've been with United Community Bank for the last 38 years. And one of the products that has gained popularity is our HELOC loans, which is home equity line of credit loans, which you can take the equity in your home and you can use it for various items, including home improvements or to purchase a four-wheeler or boat. Come visit with me anytime and we can discuss the home equity loan further. You can reach us on our website at ucbankmn.com.
Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Hayes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
Hi, I'm Joyce Prine, and I've been with United Community Bank for the last 38 years. And one of the products that has gained popularity is our HELOC loans, which is home equity line of credit loans, which you can take the equity in your home and you can use it for various items, including home improvements or to purchase a four-wheeler or boat. Come visit with me anytime and we can discuss the home equity loan further. You can reach us on our website at ucbankmn.com.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. We are at halftime here at Frazee High School for this varsity matinee. I almost went out to get some lunch earlier this afternoon, and it struck in my head. It's like, wait a minute, am I in trouble here? Do we have to leave? And I looked at our schedule on our website, and sure enough, it was 4 o'clock. So we weren't in trouble. We still had plenty of time to get here. But yeah, it kind of startled me for a little bit, but because we're used to 7:30 games or 7 o'clock games, not 4 o'clock games. So this one definitely threw us for a loop. But the good news is we can get home and still enjoy some of our evenings. So that's always a good thing as well with these matinee games. You can check us out online. If that button works. There we go. It does work. On Twitter, Magnitude SN. Instagram, Magnitude Sports, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. You can subscribe and then click the bell to select all, none, or some for your alert preference. Facebook.com/MSportsNetFB Live. You can check out our upcoming game schedule. Frazee fans, you'll want to circle March 12th. As you guys will be, the girls team will be in Barnesville. We'll have that game live for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And then we'll be back here on Saturday when you host the Breckenridge Cowboys on March 13th. That'll be the boys' game on March 13th and the girls' game on March 12th. We'll have both of those games for the Frazee Hornets on the road and then here at home on Saturday here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Saturday, matter of fact, Friday and Saturday, we'll have CJV and varsity instead of just varsity. If you were not aware, the JV and the sub JV game are being played also with 4 o'clock tip-offs today. So we only had enough equipment to do one game of the 3, so we chose the varsity game, which I think makes sense. There's one game that's on the schedule there that I haven't added to our website yet because we just added it in the last 24 hours, and that's on Monday, March 15th. We will have Barnesville at Dilworth, Glendon, Felton in boys basketball. We'll have JV and varsity as a C team game will be played in another gym. So we'll have JV and varsity for Barnesville at DGF. And then we'll also, if you go to our Under the Stories button on our website, you will see all the upcoming stories. You'll see there that we've landed the contract with the Minnesota State High School League to broadcast, and right now we're looking at 8 games of the Section 8 AA boys and girls basketball tournament. So we will. That's where we're sitting at right there. We're still looking for a couple of sponsors to see if we can't stretch it beyond 8 games. There's not too many more than 8, but there are a few more there. And then the pigtail games on March 15th, we will not have. We will have the play-in games, I believe, on March 17th. Then we'll follow it with the quarterfinals and the semifinals and then the section championships for the girls and the boys. We'll have them all live here for you on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. So if you want to make note of that, and when your team plays, and it's likely that they'll be on Magnitude Sports. So keep that in mind as well. Also, games on demand. If you go under the on demand button, click on archives, you'll come to this screen right here. Right here. There we go. And you'll see there that Frazee, Norman County, ECU, and it'll all be right at the top. So if you missed the game live, you can go to our website under the archive section, click watch, and you can watch it at your convenience 24/7. So if you're still at work here on this Tuesday afternoon, you can watch it later, no problem at all, or you can catch the ending and then watch the whole thing. Or if you do catch the ending, you can use the DVR feature on our YouTube channel, and that works whether you're on a computer, a home TV, or a phone. And you can just scan back to the beginning of the game and watch it from the beginning. Then you don't need to know. You won't be giving up the final score. You'll just be watching it on a delay, basically. And if at any time you want to come back to the live broadcast, you just simply have to hit the word live, and it's as simple as that. So that's a little bit about us here. Once again, we are about a minute away from the start of the second half. We'll take another timeout and be back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
All right, welcome back. Second half is underway here. All you missed was the inbounds pass. 40-25 as Frazee had a big scoring extravaganza towards the end of that first half there. Jack Cornier now with 22 points. He had 20 entering into halftime. Other scores for the Titans include 3 for Connor Nelson, 6 for Drew Jacobson, 2 for Aiden Flayton, 12 for Morgan Stunis on 4 3-pointers, and 2 for Keenan Wibbles. On the flip side there for Frazee, as Justin Cornier takes it in for his first points of the game. Jack Cornier with 20, now 22. With 20 at the half, now 22. Justin Cornier scoreless at the half, now with 2 as Jack Cornier scores once again. And we have a timeout here. We'll keep it here. So let's start over now that we have a break in the action here. Jack Cornier with 20 at half. He now has 24. Justin Cornier with none at the half. He now has 2. George Flynn with 8. He was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Jack Cornier, by the way, was 3 of 3 in the first half. Braden Fleischer with 7. And you got Nathan Johansson with 4. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And Reed Eckert had 1. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. The team shot 7 of 8 as a team from the free throw line for 87.5%. Well, on the flip side, Norman County East Union Hitterdall, no attempts, 0 for 0, 0%. Or if you want to look on the bright side, 100%, 0 for 0, no attempts. So Norman County East Union Hitterdall would score first at 3-0 to make it 17. Or check that. They would score a 3-pointer to make it 3-0. About 38 seconds into the game, Frazee would come back and hit a basket of their own with 15:45 to go to make the score 3-2. And then after that, it was pretty much all Frazee from that point forward. And now we sit at a 47-27 lead. Work it near side and around to Nelson. Nelson will put the ball on the floor. He'll use up his dribble. Wibbles in the paint, kicks it back out to Nelson, who's double teamed. And now they'll get it into the hands of Berkey. Berkey fires it into the near corner. Now Berkey will get it back. Berkey will fire it over to Nelson. Nelson dishes it down to the baseline there, and a nice pass into the paint for Kean Wibbles, and that whistle will stop the clock, and Wibbles will not get the basket. It'll be Frazee basketball, leading by 20. 47-27 as Justin Cornier with 2 points comes up and over the timeline. Fires it to Jack Cornier. And now they'll get it inside, off the glass and in. Jack Cornier on the assist to Reed Eckert, who gets his first points not from the free throw line, and it makes it 49-27 here with 15.5 to go in the second half of play, We'll turn this back up as I turned it down for music during halftime. My apologies. I forgot to turn it back up, and now we have a ball that goes out of bounds, and now we'll stop the clock with 15:21 to go here. George Flynn, excuse me, with the basketball. He'll fire it there to Eckert. Eckert now to Jack Cornier. Back to, that is Fleischer. Now Justin Cornier up top to Eckert, over to Flynn, inside for Fleischer, right back to Flynn. Nice dish, and Flynn floats one in off the baseline.
George Flynn.
And that makes it 51-27. It's an 11-2 run to start the second half here for the Frazee Hornets. As Fleischer now has 9 points. Missed basket there, and now they'll work it up court. Intended the pass there for Flynn, but it'll go out of bounds. That stops the clock with 14:36 to go here in the second half. Missed shot there, and it'll come back the other way here for Frazee. And that three off the front of the iron out of the hands of Stunis, who hit 4 of them in the first half. He leads the way right now for the Titans with 12 points. This is Fleischer. Puts it back into the hands of Flynn. Flynn now up top to Eckert, hands it off to Justin Cornier. Cornier lobs it inside and one.
Scoring at the line for the Hornets, number 32, Reed Eckert.
Give Justin Cornier the assist.
Fouls on Wibbles. Checked in the ballgame for the Titans, number 12, Dawson Thompson. Also into the ballgame for the Titans, number 4, Drew Jacobson.
He'll miss the and one opportunity. Eckert now 1 of 3 from the free throw line in this game. Nelson pops it over there for Flayton. Flayton dribbles into the paint. Up top now for Stunis. Stunis long 2. That one rattles off. Rebound comes down into the hands of Eckert. And Jack Cornier will bring it over the timeline. Hand it off to his brother Justin. And Justin will kick it out there for Fleischer. Back over to the near corner here for Flynn. Flynn will tee it up for a tray. Got it off the front of the rim. Rebound eventually ends up in the hands of Drew Jacobson. And now down the baseline there, it's Connor Nelson. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson looking across, passes tipped into the corner. Titans control the possession. Nice little handoff pass there in the paint. Now they kick it off for Nelson. Nelson drives in, tries to float one up. That one was maybe partially blocked by Eckert as he fires it up to Justin Cornier. Cornier lost it, picked up by Flynn. Hands it off here, 12:48 and counting to go. As that is Fleischer. Now back to Cornier. Back to Fleischer, into the corner, open for 3. No, all those too strong. And the rebound goes into the hands of Stunis. Stunis will weave it over to the far sideline and bring it over the timeline here with 12:31 and counting to go. Now into the corner here, that's Connor Nelson. Nelson with a right-handed dribble up into the high post, backs up top of the key. Works it down low. And now looking for a baseline opportunity there, and that was an easy block for Reed Eckert, and now we have a foul, and I believe this foul is going to be charged to Drew Jacobson, and if it is, it's his 4th. And it is indeed his 4th. Team 2nd of the second half, and we have a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Titans.
Norman County East Union Herdall will talk it over, and we'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. 53-27 with 12:14 to go here in the second half. And the Frazee Hornets have a comfortable lead right now, as they have gone on a 13-2 run now here in the second half to start this one out. So we cracked the eggs on 12 minutes to go. Jack Cornier with 20 in the first half, has 24 now. Missed that shot off the front of the rim. Connor Nelson will bring it back the other way, right down Main Street, and he tried to kiss it in off the glass, but Nathan Johansson will get the rebound, and Frazee will bring it back. Free throw line jumper for Flynn, rattles in. Say that three times fast. Shot for Flynn rattles in from the free throw line, 55-27 our score. We'll work it up top here for Stunis. Stunis 12 points, all from behind three-point arc in the first half. And now Stunis will get it back. He'll fire it over to Ingebretson. Ingebretson now 2 passes later to Nelson. Spins, kicks it out. 3 on the way from Berkey. That one's off the mark. Now they work it back up top. Stunis will try again. That one won't go. Rebound comes out to Berkey. He'll fire it over to Ingebretson for a 3, and he hits it.
Hitting a 3 for the Titans. Number 3, Colton Ingebretson.
10:52, 55-30 on the three-pointer by Colton Ingebretson, the senior for the Titans. Back the other way, that one rolls off, and Stunis will get the rebound. Stunis will bring it up the far sideline over the timeline with 10:40 and counting to go. Now 2 passes later, they work it into the paint. Steps in, steps out, some quick passing. Now Stunis has it again. They'll feed it inside of the free throw line. It was tipped out of bounds. They'll stay with the Titans. 10:25 to go here in the first half of play, and a 25-point lead for the Frazee Hornets. Some quick passing, and down on the baseline there, and didn't take the shot. Maybe had it a look at the basket, but wasn't confident enough to take it, and this time he will, and he'll put it up and in. Connor Nelson with 5 points now, and it's 55-32, 10:06 and counting to go. That's Flynn. Again into the hands of Johansson. Johansson puts it up and in.
Scoring for the Hornets, number 22, Nathan Johansson.
57-32 here, and Frazee is cruising in this one. Nelson pops it out into the baseline there for Thompson. Now Stunis has it. He'll try for a 3. That one rattles in and out. Grabbing the rebound is Johansson. Flynn quickly up. Cornier tried to pass it in there, intended for Fleischer, but the pass was intercepted, and now a little behind the back dribble there and a near steal, and they will turn it over. Jack Cornier with the one-hand dunk attempt, and he's a little frustrated. Puts it in his fist into the green padding, and they'll get the basket anyway.
George Flynn.
George Flynn will clean that one up there, and we'll put 2 more in his scoring column. And now Jack Cornier will make up for the missed dunk by getting the high percentage layup there. But then again, you know, the other one should have been high percentage too. So he has every right to be frustrated about that one. Free throw line jumper, banks it in off the glass thanks to Connor Nelson. And it's 61-34. Frazee Hornets have not committed a foul yet here in the second half. 4:58, if you're just getting off work and catching this basketball game late, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. 2 more points there for the Frazee Hornets. As scoring is Broden Fleischer. He now has 11. He's in the double-digit club. As I was saying, if you're just getting off work and you want to watch the whole game, you can use the DVR feature to slide back to the start of this game, or you can watch the conclusion and then go to our website at msportsnet.com. Under the on-demand button, you click on archives, and you'll come to a screen, and this game will be at the very top. You simply click on the word watch, and it'll load it right up for you, and you can watch the game from start to finish at your convenience. Like I said, if you're catching this game late, just getting off work as we hit the 5 o'clock hour here. Just inside 8 minutes to go here. 63-34 is our score. And the corner, Johansson, and a rebound, and that one's up and in. Nicely done there by Fleischer. 7 in the first half and 6 in the second half now for a total of 13. And now we have our first foul on Frazee here, coming at 7:39 of the first half. That was Cornier's first. Now Justin Cornier powers his way to the basket and scores 2 more. And we have a timeout here taken by the Titans. 67-34. We have 7:25 to go here in the second half. We'll take a timeout and be back after this.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
All right, welcome back. 7:25 to go here in the second half. It's 67-34 in favor of the Frazee Hornets. Broadcast coverage brought to you by United Community Bank with locations in Perham, Dent, and Frazee. Inbounds pass will come to Justin Cornier. Now he'll work it into the near corner here that's Johnny Parsons, a 5'11 junior. Parsons will put it up, he'll rattle in and out. Rebound comes down to Stunis, and they'll come back the other way with 7:12 and counting as he crosses the timeline. Stunis will put it into the hands of Jacobson. Jacobson puts the ball on the floor on a left-handed dribble, switches to the right hand, then passes it off. Now driving into the paint, a little pump-off pass there for Kean Wibbles. Wibbles works it up top for Nelson, floats one in from the paint, and the rebound is snagged there by Frazee, and quickly they work it up court here to Justin Cornier. He'll float one up, and he got it up and in. He has a quick 6 here in the second half. And we have a stoppage, or do we? No. Clock continues to roll. So we're down to 6:30 now as I stopped our clock and restarted it. But now it's on again after I made the adjustment. We'll put our clock on screen. How about that? Stunis. That shot off the front of the rim. Stunis gets his own rebound. 3 on the way, and it's in. That is Aiden Flayton. Aiden Flayton makes it 69-37 as we approach 6 minutes to go here in the first half. I want to say thanks to Activities Director Nick Cornier for allowing us to come out and broadcast today's game between the Hornets and Titans. 3-pointer up and in. It's Nathan Johansson with the triple.
Nathan Johansson.
72-37, and it's going to be a Hornets win here, barring some major turnaround in the next 5 minutes.
Fouls on Fleischer.
Fleischer just picked up his 4th. Looks like Connor Nelson's coming to the bench. I think there might be some blood on his jersey, possibly. As the trainer from Essentia Health will come in to assist on the situation here. And oh, it's a bloody nose. That's what it is. 72-37. Once again, you can find us online here on our social media sites on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube and Facebook. You can watch the games on YouTube and Facebook. So if something goes wrong with YouTube, you got the backup on Facebook. If something goes wrong on Facebook, you got the backup on YouTube. So that's kind of a cool feature. Inbounds pass, and it's up and in. That one, I believe, was Garrett Knutson. Oh, check that. 34, not 24. It's Kean Wibbles who got the basket. 72-39 is our score now. 5:20 and counting to go. Check that for, looks like it's closer to 4:15.
Scoring for the Hornets, number 32, Reed Eckert.
Reed Eckert gets the basket. That three off the front of the iron won't go. That one tipped in. I think Fleischer's going to get credit.
Broden Fleischer.
Yes, he will. That makes it 76-39. Fleischer with 8 points in the second half. He has 15 in the game. Justin Cornier with a three. That's off the mark. Rebound tipped into the hands there of Wibbles. Wibbles will hand it off to Stunis. Stunis will cross the timeline. Kick it out near wing for Flayton. He'll put it up and in. That one will not go. And the rebound, a one-handed grab on the rebound there by Ecker. That's pretty impressive. And a little skip pass across the paint there to Johansson for the bucket.
Nathan Johansson.
78-39, a little over 3 minutes to go here. And at the top there, it's Jacobson with the three-point attempt. Won't go. Rebound goes to Johansson. Johansson will fire it out here for Parsons, and a whistle and a timeout. Frazee. I'll stop the clock with 3:20 to go in the ball game here. Looks like it's just a substitution timeout, so we'll keep it right here.
Checked into the ball game for the Titans, number 12, Dawson Thompson, and number 13, Wyatt Crompton. Checked into the ball game for the Hornets, number 11, Ryan Kangas, number 12, Skylar Lehman, and number 31, Ian Cottrell.
They'll get it into Cornier. Cornier with a left-handed dribble out to the top of the key. Now he backs up in between the circle. Directs traffic, gets it into, that is Skylar Lehman, 5'11 junior. And they tried to work it up court there, and defensively, they were not able to take the ball away. Titans will work it into the hands of Nelson. Nelson with a behind-the-back pass, and that'll be a foul on Frazee. I'll stop the clock with 2:54 to go.
Calls on number 31, Cottrell.
Ian Cottrell, the 6'3 junior, picks up the foul. That shot is blocked. Work it up court here. Pass is intercepted by Ryan Kangas, a 6'3 freshman. Now Justin Cornier will have it. He'll back up high on the far side. Frazee leading 78-40. Cornier will have it once again, being guarded there by Stunis. He'll put it into the hands of Kangas. Kangas' shot a little bit off the mark. Rebound snagged by Drew Jacobson, the sophomore. Jacobson will get around his defender. Nice pass into the hands there, Dawson Thompson. And then the shot is blocked there by Kangas. Nicely done. And Frazee will bring it back the other way here. 2 minutes to go. That shot up and in.
Scoring for the Hornets, number 3, Justin Cornier.
Fournier with 2 more. He has 8 now here, all 8 coming in the second half. Outside now, Jacobson. Jacobson will get it back. No, check that, Nelson, because those 2 players flip-flopped on me. Now Jacobson will try and go into the lane, get his own rebound. He'll get it back to Jacobson. Nice pass across the paint. Tried to find the open player, and he will draw the foul, and he'll go in and 1.
Scoring in at the line for the Titans, number 12, Dawson Thompson. Fouls on Cottrell. Entering the ball game for the Hornets, number 13, Alex Helmers.
Alex Helmers, a 5'8" freshman, checking into the lineup here for the Hornets. And the free throw is in. Nicely done there by Dawson Thompson. He has 3 points, and it's 80-43, 1:34. Check that. I wonder if they have a running clock here because it's actually about 30 seconds remaining. And they do have a running clock, so 17 seconds remaining. And that's going to wrap it up here. 3, one last time, he got it in.
Hitting a 3 for the Titans. Number 2, Connor Nelson.
Oh, and he got it at the buzzer. How about that? 83-46.
Number 13, Alex Helmers.
Alex Helmers with the buzzer beater at the end. And that wraps it off. How about that? Frazee Hornets improved to 8-8. The Norman County East Zealand Hit-It-All Titans fall to 3-9 on the season.
Thank you. Again, the Frazee activities would like to thank their
We'll add up some numbers and come back with a post-game show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All in all,
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the 2-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back 3, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
Hi, I'm Joyce Prine, and I've been with United Community Bank for the last 38 years. And one of the products that has gained popularity is our HELOC loans, which is home equity line of credit loans, which you can take the equity in your home and you can use it for various items, including home improvements or to purchase a four-wheeler or boat. Come visit with me anytime and we can discuss the home equity loan further. You can reach us on our website at ucbankmn.com.
All right, welcome back. Your final once again here. Frazee Hornets 83 and the Norman County East Zealand Hit-It-All Titans 46. Connor Nelson hitting a 3 on what he thought would be the final basket of the game, and then Alex Helmers coming back and from half court puts it up in the air and goes swish right at the buzzer to make it 83-46 your final. Let's see here. Jack Cornier, I had him down for 27 points. Justin Cornier with 8. George Flynn with 12. Alex Helmers with that buzzer beater at the end for 3. Broden Fleischer with 15. Nathan Johansson with 11. Reed Eckert with 7, according to my numbers here unofficially. For the Norman County East Uland Hinderdall Titans, Connor Nelson with 10. Colton Ingebretson with 3. Drew Jacobson with 6. Dawson Thompson with 3. Aiden Flayton with 7. 12 from Oregon Stunis. All 12 of those scored from beyond the 3-point line. And then 4 for Kean Wibbles. The Norman County East Uland Hinderdall title. Let's try that again. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that. Norman County East Uland Hinderdall Titans fall to 3-9 on the season, while Frazee improves to 500 at 8-8 with the win here. And coming up for these two teams, for the Titans, their next games will be at Park Christian taking on the Falcons in Moorhead on March 11th and on Thursday. And then Friday they'll be home against Staples Motley. And then on Monday, the March 15th, they'll wrap up the regular season on the road at Mahoman Waban. For the now 8-8 Frazee Hornets, they will go to Dilworth Glendon Felton on Thursday. And then they'll come back home to face the Breckenridge Cowboys on Saturday. That is according to this schedule, it says it's a 7:30 game. I'll have to double check that one to make sure it's still at 7:30 on a Saturday. But I will go with it for now. But you can always check our website at msportsnet.com/DVD you can go there to order a DVD copy of this game. But I meant to say /schedule to check out the upcoming schedule of our game as well. So make a note of that one. Speaking of our upcoming schedule, let's go ahead and take a look at it here. And once again, we'll have Barnesville and Hawley for you on Monday, along with Barnesville and Frazee girls basketball in Barnesville. So Frazee Hornet fans, we'll have freshman, junior varsity, and varsity starting at 6. We'll have both the C and JV games in the 2 separate gyms live for you, and then we'll have the varsity game live for you on the same channel as the JV game on Monday. And then we'll be back here on Saturday when Frazee hosts Breckenridge, and that will be on a 12 noon game. Yeah, 12 noon game according to our schedule here. I think the one I was looking at said 7:30. Yeah, it says 7:30 here. I'm pretty sure the one on our website is 12 noon is correct. I'm 99.999% sure it's a 12 noon game. And we'll be here for that 12 noon game here against the Breckenridge Cowboys. We'll have all 3 of the contests, CJV and varsity, for you live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Once again, we want to say thanks to Athletic Director Nick Cornier for allowing us to come out and broadcast today's game. And once again, your final score: the Frazee Hornets at 8-8 now with 83. The Norman County East Uland Hinderdall Titans 46 as they fall to 3-9 on the season. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, these games are available on demand. You go to on demand on our website, msportsnet.com, and click on archives, and you'll come to this screen here, and you'll see the word watch next to each of the games there. Simply find the game you're looking for, click watch, it'll pull it right up there on the computer for you. And then you can also look over on the far right column to see if the game will be available to order on DVD, and we'll usually ship those out to you within 1 to 2 weeks. Usually a lot sooner than that, but the post office encourages us to use that 1 to 2 week time frame just because of everything that's gone on over the last few months. So we'll leave it at that. Your final score one more time: Frazee 83, Norman County East Uland Hinderdall 46. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow for more high school basketball here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.